felt like my vision been bigger than a bigger picture. Crazy how you gotta wait until it's dark out to see who really with you. Crazy how even when it miss you, shit'll come back around and get you. Crazy like all my niggas. Crazy like all my niggas. Yeah. Remember I deleted all my other girls' numbers out the phone for you. Remember when you had to take the bar exam I drove in the snow for you. Yeah, you probably don't remember half the shit a nigga did for you. Yeah, you ain't really fuck with me way back then, but how about now? Cause I'm up right now. And you suck right now. Oh, you thought you had it all figured out back then, but how about now? Cause I'm up.
What's up? We are back.
That is such the Wendy Williams audience.
We got the tea, but before we get into all of that, let us introduce ourselves. I'm your girl, Artishasparkle. Follow me on all socials at Artishasparkle. And thank you for tuning in to Live Talk Jazz. Introduce yourself.
I am Jasmine Lauren, so make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Jasmine Lauren and on TikTok. We still got TikTok _ Jasmine Lauren. So yeah.
That's right.
Welcome. Hi.
So yeah, we have a little technical difficulties all day, drop calls, earthquake in New York. Like, what the heck is the world coming to? So it could go down. So yeah. Anyways, Jazz, what is the topics for today?
Oh my gosh. So we have the part 2 for the Cowboy Carter. Am I correct? With the Beyonce?
No. Because remember, we tried to do the whole listening and it's not working. Technical
difficult. So that's out of the question.
That. So today is just going to be all about Diddy, aka Diddler.
Diddler.
Diddy do?
And, let's see what else. And we just got some new information. Somebody sent it to us about an update on the Diddy situation with his son. And then there it is, where they said that his son partaked a lot in the same thing that his dad was doing. Basically, like on a yacht, he was like harassing or like doing the same kind of thing. I don't know if we're allowed to use the S word on here, like SH or whatever it is. SA is another website, girl. So you're silly. So harassing other people on like yachts, and I would assume at his parties and stuff like that too. So I think everything's just start spilling the beans. Now that everything is out, they're gonna start talking about how their kids were partaking in that too, allegedly.
So like father, like son?
Yeah. Like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Yeah.
Bad boy, take that.
Take that.
It says, Christian Combs' alleged sexual I already said sexual. Reportedly captured on audio recording during studio session. Woman is heard saying, "Don't touch my legs like that. Take your hands off my ass."
Oh. What was she doing there in the first place?
I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my head around all this because every time I turn around, it's something new. Like yesterday, Diddy was riding a bike in Miami.
Yeah.
I thought it was AI. I'm like, so we just taking the easy route out? Like, what we doing here? And yeah, it is true. But I mean, it's a long, I don't even know if I want to. Can y'all see that?
No, yeah.
Coming in paragraph. I think I'm going to just skim through it. Grace said she was working as a staff of the charter service and Christian took a liking towards her. She included transcriptions of audio clips recording by Rod that she states are evidence of her denying his advances as Christian gropes her. Excuse me, you don't touch my legs like that. I'll move my legs where I want to. Grace is heard saying in the recording, what I repeated. Listen, you, everybody in this crew, that's what he says back to her. All allegedly.
Allegedly.
I can't have to go there. I can't. I have to go down.
I
have to go down. Huh?
Down where? Where you got to go down?
That's what I'm like, huh? That just went somewhere quickly. Grace said she informed him that her boss would have to permit her to remain in the studio. Something she knew that wouldn't do. And Christian asked who he needed to speak to. Who can I talk to? I'm going to say I request you right now. Kristen said, according to the suit, well, you can take your hands off my ass for the first thing. So
Wow.
this is spicy. Poor little Christian.
You know,
They had that this is the one you was talking about. Was it on the yacht?
yeah, there he goes. The yacht one, yeah, yacht
Diddy's
party.
son's King Combs is sued for sexual assault during 2022 yacht party. But of course, you got to click on the link to. He's taking the whole bad boy family down, honey.
Yeah, so all of our bad boys. Like I had posted a meme the other day. It was like the guy goes
Uh-huh.
through and he's like, when you go to Diddy's house, and then he's like, he drops the soap in the bathroom, and then somebody comes and grabs the hands like, bad boy.
So hilarious. It's like
That's too funny. I want to see if I can play it, but we've been having drop calls
the
all morning.
DMs. Okay, here you go. Wait, no, with Cassie. Because what's the update on Cassie?
So I didn't get a chance to like update with that because we've been getting a lot of requests on our shows for topics that they want us to talk about for next week's show, because we're having so much difficulty today with like, the earthquake and everything else going down. Armageddon, I guess, is going on because everything is like electric wise is like going down. So we're gonna have to see all those requests, you guys, if you're watching now, for Friday coming up. But for the Cassie thing, I wasn't able to catch up too much about it, but it says that she is cooperating with, I think it was, who is it? Oh, the feds, as far as like everything that she knows, what's going on with Diddy's house, and who also has something to do with it too. So she's going to be dropping bombs. Like, yeah.
Listen, Cassie has been in talks with Fed for several weeks. And
Wow.
that timing would place Cassie conversations with them before the raids on Diddy's home. That's what they probably meant by they had what is it called?
Like the juice.
The juice, yeah.
So that's why they're saying that he did sell his shares to Revolt. He signed someone else over to that, and then they said they're coming after someone else. Like, I don't know if we're allowed to discuss who they're saying that they're coming after.
Allegedly who?
No, the one that your bestie fan base, her husband. They're coming after him next.
My bestie.
Your bestie.
Hey, no. I know who you're talking about because that had me sick and worried. We all knew who they was coming after next because let's just say men been doing this since the beginning of time. You're talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Absolutely.
Yes, my bestie.
Absolutely. That's your bestie. You gonna visit her?
Yes, Sloan said that as well, that they was coming after him next, which he was messing with Foxy, and Foxy Brown was like 15 when they did that song together. Yeah, and I guess he was talking to me.
Wasn't he messing around with Leah too, and she was 14 at the time, or 13 or something like that? Allegedly.
Yeah, the tea gets juicy. They're saying that he was messing with Aaliyah. Okay, that makes sense. It's probably why, I don't know if you remember this, when Jay-Z and R. Kelly had that album together and they was on tour and then the whole fight broke out. It could have been over Aaliyah, who knows? But
they said the fallout with Dame Dash was over Aaliyah.
Yes. And then
it's coming.
The conspiracy are saying that to help Beyonce career, that's the reason why they, that's my girl too, Aaliyah.
One out, yeah.
Got Aaliyah out. So
what do you think? You think it's true? Because you're a big fan, but you can't be biased. You got to be real.
Right. That's why I'm like, you don't even know what to believe anymore. So, like, it's creepy reading up because I cried when Aaliyah died. Like, that was my girl before Beyonce. So, to hear what she went through with R. Kelly at a young age, it's like, dang, like, she'd have no protection. And then to die tragically like that.
Right.
And then the uncle, I don't know if you know about the uncle.
No.
Yeah, he was worse than R. Kelly.
Really? Her uncle?
Her uncle, yes, which
with
was
her or with other women.
I don't know if anything with her. That's hush hush. But what's the name of it? Black. Background. It's his record label, but it's her uncle through what is the lady? Gladys Knight, I believe.
Okay.
That was her ex-husband, and that's how she basically got introduced to the whole industry and got signed on with him. So yeah, he's another one.
I never heard of that. I just learned about that right now.
Yeah. If you deep into the whole Aaliyah world and fan, then yeah, you're a fan out. You know all of this information. But yeah, so bless her little heart. She went through so much. So you just never know. You just never know.
No.
Everything, I do believe in this. Whatever is in the dark comes to light.
Amen.
So I allow time to present itself with all the facts, and then it's like, okay,
Yeah.
there we have it. There's nothing to do about that. But yeah, like you never know.
I know.
You never know
You know.
with anybody. So I do
And
believe
we're
that,
like,
yeah, people, they already started going after Jay-Z, like, oh, we bringing out all the facts. And they're saying that, Becky with the good hair was.
he was also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this is all actually.
Man, they just dropped
Yes.
on my size, aren't they? Shoot.
Yes.
I don't want to get on nobody's bad side at this point. So we love all of you.
Bad side, bad boys.
We bad boys. Say no more.
Oh, yeah. With that whole thing, with that situation, I'm gonna just let it come to the light as it comes to the light. I handle it as it comes. But right now, we enjoying Cowboy Carter. I still haven't listened to the whole way through. Once we figure this whole system and everything out, I don't mind doing a reaction video again.
We could do it again, and you guys can tune in. Speaking of that Cowboy Carter and all that music thing, would you still be a fan and listen to Diddy's music if this all pans out? Like if it's like a whole R. Kelly situation? Because there's a lot of people that even though R. Kelly did what he did and he's like in jail and everything, people are like, look, I'll never not like R. Kelly and not support his music. Well, and listen to even his classics. What do you think Diddy is at that, level of celebrity where he's like, people are going to be like, I support, he went through that, he did that, but we're still going to mess with his music. Like we still F with his music.
I wasn't a Diddy fan.
Bad boy,
I was gonna say Beyonce. Like if something was to come out, would you still listen? I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, okay. So in your example, would you still support Beyonce?
Yeah, I probably would.
I'm a fan, so I think I liked her "Dangerously in Love." I think her "Me, Myself, and I." I'm talking about
love that track.
Yeah, like I like those musics, but like I have not heard anything new. I know a lot of people went crazy. Yeah, wearing the silver and they're going to her show and they're like,
I went to the show. I went to the show, honey. It's hard because like my favorite go-to if I'm listening to music is Beyonce.
Really? Mine is
yes.
Like Nas.
Yeah, no, if I want to listen to like if I want to feel good and jam out, dance and all that, yeah, it's definitely Beyonce. If I want to listen to like old school rap or whatever, then yeah, I go to Spotify. Shout out Spotify. I'll go there and I will go to like New York early 2000 vibes, click on that playlist and have it play all out and it just be yes. So yeah, I mainly listen to like older music, early 2000s. Yeah. So yeah, it'd probably be hard. Now R. Kelly is like, when did I ever? So I don't care. Diddy, I'm like, now what y'all want to do? Want to be boiling? So I'm like, I need a girl tonight. So you probably be like,
he has some hits.
He has some hits, yeah.
I do like Diddy's music. I have it on my playlist when I'm in my car. I love 50 Cent. I like Diddy's music. I like all the classics. All this new mumble rap, mumbo jumbo is not gonna be in my car. So if you like a new Gen Z or whatever they call themselves nowadays, you're sitting in my car.
I don't even think they like it at this point.
Yeah, I don't listen to that garbage. I think the most mumble rap I listen to, and they have some good music, it's probably Migos. They have a couple of songs.
I love Migos. Oh my gosh, yes, we on the right path. Yeah, that was probably like my last like hip hop group.
Uh-huh.
Like after that whole whatever. Yeah, I don't think I got into no other.
Me neither. After this guy died, what was his
Yeah,
name?
because like, all right, who would be your favorites now? And it's like
No.
we're talking about women rap. I would probably say like Cardi B. I like Meg, but what I like Cardi B album definitely probably would be on replay if she was to drop her album now.
Right.
Meg, maybe, maybe not. I never got into her albums. Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, Megan Stallion. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, who else? Because it's very thin. Doja Cat be putting out some bangers. I tried listening to an album and I think I hit play, heard the first track, and I didn't have time to even go back listen to
Yeah. She has
it.
a lot of good music.
Who else is out? It's like it's
I don't know. I don't listen to all the new stuff, so I can't name off the top. One thing I'm not listening. I don't know. I know there's like the hype around like IceSpice. You know,
Ice Spice.
fan of
Not
Ice.
Ice Spice. Oh, we gotta talk about it, girl.
Speaking of IceSpice, we do have a topic that we want to talk about and bring up. There was that whole altercation with like IceSpice and like Nicki Minaj and like Cardi B. Like I don't know too much details about it, so I'll let you tell it. But yeah,
Yeah, so Barty Game versus Barbs. So Nicki Minaj basically had her crew and Cardi had her crew. So in Cardi crew is like Meg Thee Stallion, who was cool with Nicki, did a track and everything, and then that's when she did WAP and it was like, oh, divided. And then Ice Spice, she did a song with Nicki, and so basically all the Barbs was team Ice Spice, all of that.
right.
And so we automatically assume that, there's verses, there's squads. And I think it was Billboard. Was it Billboard Music? Oh, I Heart Music. All
I
right.
heard music. I heard music.
Yeah. So after that, some stuff came on Twitter, right? Some guy, Ramonte, I'm still trying to figure out who the heck is he. I keep bringing up his name.
Who is this?
Huh? You
Who
heard?
is
I don't know. Like he started that whole I wouldn't say beef, but he brought up something about like Dominicans, Mexicans that happened on
Oh
Twitter.
yeah, I saw that.
So I think he was talking about like y'all don't call Cardi out or whatever, blah blah blah. And so he thought he was saying something, but it backfired. So Cardi chimed in, and then I think Cardi asked Ice Spice or whatever about why you keep calling me Mexican when I'm Dominican and obviously Trini. But she was like, I'm Dominican. You keep saying Mexican. You don't do that to all our other friends. Blah, blah, blah. And then threw in a little slight shade and was like, oh, by the way, send the picture because you never did send me the picture of us together.
Oh, that's where that came from. Okay.
Yes. And then Ice Spice responded back by saying, like, I forgot what she said. But remember the thingy that I had sent you the screenshot? Yeah. And she said, what? De la lo mio.
De lo mío, which means like one of us or mine or something like that, de lo mío. It just depends on how she phrased it. You know what I mean? Like in what context or sense she said it. Because when I say de lo mío, I'm like, esto es uno de lo mío. Like this is one of mine. You know what I mean? Like, or it's mine.
Okay, so basically saying, okay, here's one of my photos.
Yeah.
And she had the Dominican flag. And it was a photo with her and Cardi B. Let me see if I could find it and put it up. So it had everyone like shocked and all like, what? We thought Ice Spice was Team Nicki. What the hell she's doing taking pictures with Cardi B, the one who Nicki is beefing with? Let me see if I can find it. So yeah, I'm so confused about it. Again, I thought it was an AI photo. I'm like, oh, somebody just made this fake photo together. Here it is.
Found it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
And so it said, okay, Ice Spice shared some pics of her and Cardi at the Vanity Fair Oscar party. So I guess this must have been a few months back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I remember when they wore that.
Yeah. So yeah, what's up with that? Do you like Nicki?
I like
Are
Nicki.
you a Barb's?
I like I like both. I think they're both in their own way, have their personality and characteristics that make them unique. And I feel like that's why they have their fan base. I feel like Nikki is more of a serious person and with her business and with her personal life and like her personality wise. And then I feel
Mhm.
like Cardi is more like playful and outgoing. And I think that's why a lot of people think that she's more approachable and she's more likable than Nikki. So I think like I said, I think they're both very powerful women in their own right, and they both worked hard to get where they're at, and I wish them both success, to be honest.
Hey,
More success because they're already successful. Shit.
absolutely. That's where I'm at with it. I'm like, I'm team me first.
Yeah, for
But
real.
if I had to choose Barb's or Barty Gang, definitely Barty Gang. Yeah, shout out to the Bronx.
Yeah.
So I do love Cardi. I love her personality. Like you had mentioned, she's way more likable. When Nicki came out, that was like '09, and I really wasn't messing with the '09 scene at all, even though I had my magazine and stuff. I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
Uh, but Nicki
You were
held
supposed
it
to
down.
interview her. I think she was supposed to be part of your magazine at that time. Did we ever add her in? Or we just never got a chance to put her in at that time? I don't think.
Right, right. So what was it? We end up going to story time.
Yes.
We ended up going to Last Minute Young Money because again, Young Money and all of them was popping at the time. I'm like, old East Coast, Dipset, Nas, yeah, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, like those are
Yeah.
the artists I was gravitating towards. But yeah, so we end up was like, you know what? Let's go out to the Young Money concert. End up selling out. Some way, somehow, my dad ended up making his way in there and
Mhm.
just was having a ball and was recording the whole concert. Yes. And so I was like, okay, that's when around the time Nikki was doing like that little lap dance. I don't know if you remember
Yeah.
that. Like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yes. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, let me just post it up on YouTube. So I ended up posting up on YouTube and we got over 1 million views.
Yes, you guys.
Still
Yeah.
didn't get paid for it
I
because
know.
young money cop. So yeah, shout out to Nicki Minaj because we had million views from that video, and we had multiple networks reaching out to us to wanted to do, I think, a documentary for her. So they wanted like our expertise and opinions and our experience with dealing with all of that. So again, yeah, Nicki was hot and popping '09 era. I didn't really care too much for like '09 era. Once the East Coast, once the like Southern and down South Atlanta scene took over the whole hip hop thing, yeah, I wasn't really with it until, like you said, Migos.
Yeah.
Other than that,
It's been
I ain't
dry.
really-
It's a little bit
yeah,
dry. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
been
But
dry.
that's just a
Yeah,
little backstory of Artisha. But there's so much more that she could tell you because she did own
yeah,
a
we
magazine.
got a lot of stories.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to hear our story time,
Oh
it's
yeah,
on and
you gotta
popping.
sit down and get something comfortable. Like right, I try to sit on this damn yoga block. It is not working. It made my ass hurt. But I'm saying,
Right, the pillow I'm sitting on to level up. I'm like, this is hurting. I'm trying to
yeah,
adjust.
I'm just falling asleep. So if you guys are wondering why I keep
Yeah,
moving, it's like
yeah.
you got ants in your pants. I'm like, my legs numb. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, let me get a little comfortable. I'm like leaning here. I'm like, okay, I'm doing a little bit too
I
much.
think why because this is the best lighting, and then I have a ring light, so it's so
Uh-huh.
bright. So I blink a lot. You probably thinking like, why does girl blink every 3 seconds?
Nobody's paying attention.
I am because I'm like, you know what I mean? But it's just the ring light. So it
I'm over
draws
here
your
keep
eyes
moving around. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't get settled in there. Like, what the heck? But yeah,
I
we got mad story time, Gaz. Huh.
do. I have to go back in moments and like close my eyes and like the Matrix, like go back, take the red pill or the blue pill, and figure out which way
Ooh,
I'm
something
going.
like that. Red or blue pill.
Yeah, the
Oh
red or
my
blue
gosh.
because then I have to go relive those moments again and give you guys some stories.
Yo,
And
we got some
we have some
stories
stories. Mind you, we go way back and we've been in the music industry and the entertainment industry for a really long time. So
for a long time.
some stuff. So, a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like it just
Once
lasts.
Jasmine stopped being shy,
Yeah. I gotta ask for God forgiveness first, and then start. Go to
You'll
the
be all
bathroom,
right. You'll be all
and
right. All good. All for a good story time. You'll be all right.
yeah, I'll be fine. But it's you. We'll definitely get into that as we progress in the our show, and we start to
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people's they want us to do requests for them. So we definitely want
Mm-hmm.
to meet everybody, and then still squeeze in our little story times. That way, this show is more about you guys, less than about us. You know, we want this to be something you guys enjoy listening to, and you tune in all the time and refer people. So make sure you comment down below, tag
Yes.
someone that needs to
Yes.
see this. But other than that, we
Send
also
us your questions if you have any questions, because we love to answer it.
I know, seriously, we do. And if you don't feel comfortable like leaving it in the chat, you know, we have our personal social media things that you guys can send us DMs and ask us privately, and we won't mention your name. So don't worry about that, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah.
What else we need to talk about before we go?
So we talked about the IceSpice. We talked about the Diddler.
Yeah.
That's a tongue twister. The Diddler. The Beyonce we're gonna have to do next time, and like I mentioned before, we're gonna have to do the request next week as well.
Mhm.
What else was going on that this week? It was a hot mess. Besides this earthquake, I don't know where it happened in New York City. What do you know the magnitude of this earthquake? And like
It said a 4.8. Here it is.
4.8.
4.8.
So did anything get messed up?
I have no clue. My cousin sent me messages of what she was seeing in New York. Put in a comment.
Oh my God.
Almost ran out my apartment naked.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Really? Was that hard? Like, but what part of New York felt it the most? I'm
I
trying to
have
look.
no clue. I'm
I
reading
know
comments
Jersey.
to see. It was snowing in California, and now it's earthquakes in New York. Jesus, we're ready for you to come back.
Uh-oh. No, I'm not ready yet. We
Right,
just
exactly.
started.
You're ready.
We
So,
just get
somebody
started.
said so it was just the aftershock of the earthquake in Thailand. Don't y'all see what's happening? It's getting crucial in this world right now, and the solar eclipse is on Monday, which makes things
First
even
of
more
all,
scarier.
you know, I went to Thailand in 2023. I went to Thailand in April, or I think it was like April. And while I was on Koh Phi Phi Island, I remember somebody I was with was like, you know, this is where they had that big time movie where in about Thailand. It was like an actual like Lifetime movie they made because there was this huge tsunami that came. And
Yeah,
I was like,
I've
don't tell
seen
me
that
that girl,
movie.
'cause I can't swim. And so, but when we were walking through
Mm-hmm.
the island, there was like the houses that were used to be a house, and tsunami took it. But you know, earthquake be shifting tsunamis. So if it's coming from Thailand, that's crazy.
I said it was in Philly, New York, Jersey, and Maryland.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now. It says, "Why would I let him?"
Somebody said I felt it in DC area. Whoa.
Somebody
Dang.
said it's all fake
Child, the
news.
ground was Harlem shaking. That's
Somebody said I'm in Alaska and I felt it. Jersey City, I ran out of my job site. Um,
what?
yeah, felt it in Wayne, New Jersey. I'm just reading up on it. It says here, me trying to sell my boss, I have to go home early because of earthquake. There's just a lot of like spam about it. I don't know if this has to do with the earthquake. 21 hours ago, quick update, a
Mhm.
Fairview car crash. This is approximately 7:45, April 1st. No, that has nothing to do with it. People just
Yeah, that's are you on Insta? Where you at?
I'm on Instagram. I'm trying to look up the tags of the earthquake.
You gotta put in New York City.
Yeah, New York City. Let's see what we come up with, you guys.
Let me see what the Shade Room or TMZ is saying.
I'm just trying to see if there was any like damage or anything because I haven't. Do you know if there's anybody that's been hurt or it was just an
Mm-mm.
earthquake? Because
I feel like if anybody was hurt, they would have posted it up. Here's the y'all good social media users react after earthquake hit New York and surrounding areas. Look, they did a little Kim.
oh my God, that's too funny. Little Kim, poor
Men
lady.
all over NYC saying this, a little future me.
Oh my God, he
Hope
must.
you're doing okay after that little earthquake. It just reminded me of how you used to shake up and rock my world.
I wonder. I saw an interview where somebody says, "Future does Future even
Yes.
use?" Oh my God. How
Yes, how
California looks
California looking at New Yorkers earthquake.
like, like, how does
That
it
better
feel?
stop.
How does it feel? Now you know what
Right.
we go through.
Me
Here.
not knowing where to run after the earthquake.
Nowhere. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. I remember when I first moved to California, I was getting my nails done, and I'm like sitting up getting my nails done, and I'm not used to earthquake because I came from Puerto Rico here, and like living in Puerto Rico to California, so I never experienced that. So I'm getting my nails done, and all of a sudden I feel everything shaking, but my brain doesn't grasp, like, bro, freaking fly, like, go out. So the Asian lady grabs her purse and runs out, and then I'm like, where'd she go? And I tell
still trying to get your nails.
I thought she went to go get a snack or something, and she comes back in like 20 minutes later. I'm still standing there, like, where did she go? And she goes, why are you still in here? That was the earthquake. And I was like, oh, I didn't know. She's like, you must not be from here. She's like, you run outside. You don't stay in here. And she was like freaking out. And I was like, oh my God, I'm here waiting for my nails to get done, and the building's gonna crash on my head. Like,
yeah, we need to do survival tactics.
oh man, my instincts would be like, in the woods, I'd be good. But in city tactics, I'd be like, I don't even know. I don't know. My brain just doesn't register to the earthquake. Even when it's happening here, I'd be like, why am I rocking forth? And everybody's like, did you feel the earthquake? I'm like, oh, that's what that was. I thought my equilibrium was off. I thought I had an ear infection.
Because that would be the first, unless it's actually shaking and TVs and things falling, and you kind of like, whoa, I know what the hell this is. But when it just do a little mild rock, you're like, because that's what happened to me one time. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But it was nothing actually shaking. Like, that's crazy.
Like that rock, and you're like dizzy for a few days. You know what I mean?
Just normal. It's regular.
Just
all
life.
right. So, anything else you want to talk about?
I want to save all the juicy tops that we have requested. So thank you guys for sending it in. I want to save it for
Hold on, let me play a little sound if I can find it.
Oh, and while we have this sound, my pending friendship is no longer pending. It's a full-on friendship. So we could do the clap now again.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Whatever you just said, because I don't even hear what you said.
My friends.
Hey.
There you go. The tea. Remember playing? Oh.
Hey.
We're gonna be downloading more sounds too, like the funny ones, to go with our stupidity.
Okay, what did you say?
Huh?
You said something about blocking friendship. What did you say?
No, you said the friendship, like I said on the last, I think it's the other episode. I said, oh, when you was like, oh, we have friends, I was like, oh, I have 3, but 1 is pending. So I just wanted to give you guys an update that it's no longer pending. It has processed, and we lasted another year. So it's been renewed for another year because
another one. Oh
yeah, that deserves a share sound.
Yeah.
Shout out to the friendships pending and moving on.
And lastly, I'm just renewed for another year. So after next year, we'll renew it again. This friendship.
You renew your friendship contract. That makes sense.
Every year you got to renew your friendship contract. And if you want to know more about that, we're both the experts of like.
Oh, we should do maybe next week. We do like a little rundown on friendship or whatever.
Yeah, and like, you know, like what's real friendship and what's not, because a lot of people think that their friends are their friends, and they're not their friends.
And they're not their friends.
Yeah, and they just need somebody to guide them along.
The one is hanging on the edge because I don't like that. Hold up, where's my
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
All right, so do we have any questions coming in?
I have a few in my DM coming in, but as far as like on here, no. But I do have a couple looking at my phone. But we're definitely gonna save them for next week because they need us to. There's a couple of them that want us to screen share, and there's a couple of them that want us to like show them on the actual screen, and we're having too much delays, so it's no point.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let's kind of wrap this up before it goes.
Yeah, before it doesn't go through at all.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's your girl Artishasparkle signing off. Don't forget to follow me on all the socials at Artishasparkle. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any feedback, DM us and let us know what you think.
Yes. And don't comment, like and subscribe and follow and whatever else you have to do on social media. And you can check our video here on StreamYard. Follow all of us. Why not?
And what's your at name?
And it's Jazmin Lawrence on the screen. And like I said, on TikTok, it's _ Jazmin Lawrence. And you can also check out our YouTube channel and join the live talk every Friday at what time? 11 Eastern time.
12 Eastern time. And what time your time?
9 o'clock Cali time.
9 o'clock. All right. Till next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. See you guys next week. Bye-bye. Bye.